That for you.
Thrumbusing the Flumbus.
Uh-huh.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hello, the chat.
Hi, the chat.
Guess who got sleep last night?
Was it you?
It was me. I did the
Ray
sleep.
yelled at me.
Was it?
Yeah, he
You
did.
weren't agreeing to.
Yeah, you didn't find out. You didn't follow your own rules.
It was
I
you were supposed to go to bed after the stream, and 10 minutes before the stream ends, you just ruined your kitchen to get soda, and then you go
it
on
was
VR
ginger
chat,
ale. It was ginger ale.
and then you go on VR chat. Like,
I went on for a few minutes to say goodnight and see Rick's new avatar, and then I went to bed. Actually, when I got off, I was legitimately like, oh, I can do one more thing before bed. And then in my head, I was like, Ray yelled at me. I should probably go to bed.
Where it's like, as your mother, it's my responsibility.
yeah, Ash is supposed to be the mom here. Don't make me take up that role.
It was one of those things that you don't yell at me. So I was like, I'll get in trouble if I don't go to bed.
So, again, we're stuck in the song.
Now I remember what I wanted to do.
I'm not tired. You're tired.
Well, I heard a yawn.
I am not tired today because I had 2 cups of coffee. I don't do that very. Yeah, I don't do that very often these days. But I've just been plowing through commissions, and I also had to do some adulting.
I will take the pets, chat. Give me the pets. I need comfort pets. Ray yelled at me.
The pets are coming from inside the house.
But if you pet him, he'll just want to get more sleepy.
Chat, did you think about that?
Don't commit to this man's sleep. This mouse.
I have off tomorrow.
Uh-oh. That means the mouse is gonna stay up late tonight.
Hell yeah. I don't even know what I want to do tomorrow. I haven't streamed in a while. I should probably stream. I've been playing so much Hitman when I stream. I should probably play something else. How many hours do I have in Hitman?
Yeah, bring another one for that.
I have really only 52 hours on Steam.
You don't say.
Grapple pierce enemies that come into contact. Okay.
What is... I thought there was a way to sort your games by your playtime.
I think there is.
I think you can look that up on an external site.
I don't know, maybe like SteamDB or something.
Oh yeah, on Steam you just go to Library Home, and then you go down to Old Games, and you select Sort by Hours Played.
Hold on. All games. Oh, this list is definitely not right. Hold on.
Well, there's a little
Place that I
blue
haven't
arrow
done yet.
thing. If you have that enabled, then it'll only show you the games you have downloaded and ready to play.
Here we go. 1,425 hours,
Nice.
839 hours, and
Here, be.
334. That would be VR Chat, Team Fortress 2, and Baldur's Gate 3. Or the top 3 games.
We should
I
play
did not
that.
think Baldur's Gate 3 would be so high. I guess I really enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Let me see
Second
what's.
comes Path of Exile, Final Fantasy, Risk of Rain.
I'm curious what mine is. Let me take a look.
I have 121 hours in Undertale. that game does not require that many hours to play.
It does not.
Certainly doesn't.
It's my least played game. That's a lie. 4 says I only have 89 or 98 minutes on it. That's an absolute lie. Portal 80 minutes. That's an absolute lie.
Alright, back.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
The Dark Queen of Mortho. That one was a good one. I beat that game. 34 minutes.
Wait a minute. Look at this on here right now. Is very Metroidish.
I forgot. Soviet Jump Game. A Soviet Jump Game that the Game Grumps
This is a
made.
different
I have
type of
14 minutes on it because I won my first match and never got back on because I was like, I have 100% win rate. I don't need to get back on. So the lowest playtime I have is called Princess Remedy, and I have 1 minute on it.
So, the highest one is one I haven't played in a decade. It's Walk Fu at 815 hours. Right after that is Satisfactory at 538 hours, and after that one is Armello at 505.
Huh. Really? VR Chat's on your top 3.
VR Chat is the next one at 429, and then after that is Corky with 341.
Okay. My lowest is Skyrim Script Extender at 1 minute, though that's probably only a technicality. The lowest game after that is Star Wars Battlefront 2 at 6 minutes. I think that's the one that it just actually does not work on PC.
Oh,
They
you
like made a remake of it, and it just literally does not launch.
So you're saying what the lowest game you played? Like the lowest on your chart?
Yeah, after that it's Cry of Fear, and then it says Dust and Elysian Tale for 11 minutes. I definitely played through that game, so it's longer than that.
Yeah, sometimes Steam's reporting doesn't work that well.
Cave
told.
Story 18 minutes, I think that is right.
Yeah, these numbers look right to me, but I do know that sometimes Steam will be weird about it.
I absolutely like on Hitman. I absolutely know I have more than 52 hours on it. I have it on my
Right.
Xbox. I have it on my. I have it on all the other stuff. But yeah, Hitman. I'm a huge fan. I'm a crazy
It all
addicted
goes
to that
on
game.
March.
Chat or those in the call, I want you to guess how many hours I have in Path of Exile.
There.
Which Path of Exile 1 or 2?
1.
I'm going to say 200?
No.
2,000.
I'd say around probably between 4,000 to 5,000. I'm gonna bet on 4,000.
4,000, okay. Jonas, you said 2,000?
2,000.
3,624.
And you ask the retail price?
Source Twilight says at least 4 digits, 3,000 for a ballpark. I think that one's the closest. It is 3,147 hours.
What I think 3,674 was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that means he wins. Dang.
I went over though. If we're doing Price is Right rules.
Yeah, Price is Right rules, you would win.
Nice.
No, if you go over even by $1, it's the closest without going over.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's right. What am I saying?
So that's why people will be like, it's 1,000, and then somebody else will be like, it's $9.99, because if the price ends up being like $999.97 or whatever, then the $9.99 person gets it.
Yeah. I remember somebody voted Yeah, there was someone that voted $999, so it was actually exactly $9.98, and he missed it.
Nice.
Everybody's like, wow. He went over by $1. Huh.
Chat, you would not believe, Jonas.
What?
You would not believe this raccoon.
What? What I do? What?
You're being so naughty.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm wholesome and pure. You could bring me home to your grandmother.
Funny enough, the least played game on my Steam is Divine Divinity for 1 minute. I forget why.
My least... Okay, let's see. My least played game... hold on. Okay, these are all games I've never played. Let me get to the one that I've actually logged. Like,
Actually turned on and like played.
yeah, no,
Or at
I'm
least
the worst.
attempted to play.
Yeah, I skipped the roll ones that had 0 play time. There's so many humble bundles that I just haven't played all the games in them.
Same
Yeah,
here.
that's where a lot of my games came from.
I think Remedy, for instance, was one I like turned on because I was supposed to play it. I gave it a shot and then
I played Limbo for one... I played Limbo for 1 minute on my own machine. I've actually played the entire game, but that was on somebody else's Xbox.
Wow. That's
See,
powerful.
this is actually one of the reasons why I want to stop buying games, because there's so many games out there I have on my collection here and I haven't played, and I've been looking for time to play it. I haven't even played XCOM 2 yet, and I've been looking to do that.
XCOM 2 is good. They toned down some of the timing stuff after the game released. There was a big kerfuffle about the games community when it first came out. I think it's fine with that. I've gone back and played the first XCOM Firaxis game. It can get very slow because that's just how that game ends up being incentivizing you to play.
Let's see.
I also have... Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead, GC.
I have the entire Tales series, except for Tales of Destiny, on my Steam. I don't know where... I'm surprised they don't have it on Steam yet, honestly.
Yeah. My most played game is VR Chat with 1,657 hours. Followed by Pathfinder Kingmaker at 802 hours. And then Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous at 700 hours. Then Baldur's Gate 3 at 523 hours.
Ash likes their TTRPGs.
I do.
And
Quite a
derivatives.
bit, in fact.
I still can't believe this is my most popular game on Steam, but it's Dota 2. 1,137 hours.
Yep.
However, Deadlock is definitely going to replace that soon with 613 hours.
Dota 2 and Warframe are up there for me with about 1,200 hours in each.
I
Let's
actually
be
did check my work. I'm gonna do something crazy right now. I'm turning on my Switch.
Oh, gasp.
I haven't turned this thing on since... Oh god.
Tears of the Kingdom, probably? I think it's the last time I used mine.
I don't know.
One of the things that bugs me, though, I remember playing Left 4 Dead 2 and Team Fortress 2 so much. I should have so many hours on them, but I have 300 to 500 hours on both of them. And I'm like,
Nice.
come on, GC.
Come on, GC. Come on.
Come on.
Oh,
I've got
my.
13. I've got 1370 hours, 1,370 hours in VR chat, but that's only my third place game. My second place game with 2,100 hours is Melvor Idol, the RuneScape idol game. Looks like just leave it on.
Well, yes, it's an idle game.
And even though I had a lot of people play Armello with me. Armello's sitting at 246 hours.
I
still can't believe
hope.
so many people.
Sorry, go ahead.
I still can't believe how many people played that with me. I loved it.
I really hope someday somebody makes something like a spiritual sequel to Armello, because I really enjoyed the mechanic, and I was really like irked at the way things kind of just petered out. I guess that happens sooner or later with a game, but
Hey, Jonas, do you want to make Armello in VR chat?
no.
Oh, okay.
How would that work?
You know what? I mean, you go get a sword, and you go get Fang and give him 2 axes. When you two dress up and just butcher each other. Okay.
I mean, I could see it being pretty damn cool, but like, how would like? See, now you got me thinking about this, like what this would be like. What I'm basically picturing is, remember the game in Star Wars where it was like Monster Chess or whatever, like Chewbacca was playing it with Han Solo, and like it was this little holographic chessboard, and like the pieces would claymation move and like eat each other and stuff.
Oh, yes, okay, yeah.
That's kind of what I'm picturing for like VR Armello. Like you have the actual grid. It's maybe at like 1 to 4.
I would say so
scale.
for most of it. I think the battle scenes. The battle scenes, I feel like they need to be first person. Like you need to become the character.
Well, yeah, like
Then I don't know if does it become like a fencing thing where it's like first to 3 touches with your sword or whatever.
no. I mean, that would change the mechanic.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a dice thing anymore, which is kind of how most of the game is geared around.
Yeah, what I would do is
like-
I would have. Good.
No, you're good.
I would have the hexagonal grid be like maybe like 1 to 4, 1 to 5 scale down at your feet, or maybe at like a table level, and then when 2 players engage in the combat, the pieces like enlarge to life size, and you see them playing out in in the air in front of you. Like the board goes away, and then like you see 3D Fang fighting against 3D whoever. That's what I would do. But
Yeah.
the time's probably passed.
I don't know
That
about
said-
that. I mean, time's probably passed to like use those characters specifically,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
a tabletop board game is a tabletop board game is a tabletop board game.
You're a tabletop board game.
Space is a tabletop board game.
I am not any of those things.
Good news, everyone. It's going to take 13 hours to download Warframe.
Holy shit.
Oh, no, wait. 3 hours. And
Still, I mean,
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
oh,
the game
2
is
hours.
like 15 years old and it has regularly updated content. The game is chock full of crap.
Also, the estimates, like he's saying right now, are going to keep dropping very
Oh.
rapidly.
I'm just like. What's the longest? The longest I've ever downloaded a game would be. There was one that was a couple of hours for me.
There was one update for Final Fantasy XI on the PlayStation 2 over dial-up that took over a day.
Oh no,
I believe that.
That was just an update too, not like the game.
Tell me you guys had
Man.
2 phone lines.
God bless cable. Oh jeez, I'm glad I love this God.
I
I only had
definitely
one
remember
person
having
though.
some game that took like 8 hours to download. I just can't remember what. It might have been
never,
Elden Ring.
I never downloaded anything on dial-up. Mom would have kicked my ass. When I got games back in those days, I just got them at I went to like Egghead Software, or there was this other software store in Berkeley that Dad sometimes went to. And then later on, there was like an electronics boutique in the mall. Like by the time I was getting stuff online, we already had DSL, so you know. Hashtag old. Oh yeah, 0 days. I 0 days myself.
Get up there.
You need to specify somebody, Jonas.
Oh, all right, fine. Lame.
While you're there, can you use 0 days me as well?
Okay. Yeah, while you're there, can you pick up some burritos? I want burritos. Thanks, me.
Burritos.
Carved
But what
bracelet.
kind
You're
of
so
burrito?
proficient. You're doing it to yourself now.
Increases damage taken, increases damage dealt. Interesting.
Hell yeah, RTR.
What kind of burrito, you ask?
Yes, what kind of burrito would you like?
Probably like beef and green chili. I like those.
You know what?
Simple
I'm gonna
but
order a
tasty.
burrito.
I mean, back in the day when I lived in Stoker, we would get the gargantuan like meat tank burritos. Like it was just meat. Like you could get it with just shredded beef and like
Looks like it can't continue.
cheese.
That's what they used to call me in prison.
Nice. Prison Gears farm win. No.
You.
Telling him it
If I
says,
commission you for another form, it would be Banjo and Kazooie. I think that would be cute.
telling him it says, "Hey Miller, how hard would a Cerberus form be if it re-rolls which head talks to him, but Rick hasn't talked for at least 5 or so seconds?"
This is very specific.
It sounds like it would take about $1,000.
Hey Miller, what if there was like a Cerberus West form, and anytime someone joined the call, it was another head that spawned on West's neck, and we all
Like
spoke from
Hydra
there?
West.
Yeah.
That sounds awful. Let's do it.
Hydra West.
I can
form
think of
West.
how to do it is the thing.
Okay, Miller. What if you had one of those, like it was like a boss form, with like an NES boss form with a bunch of heads that eventually like detach and start flying around the screen, and we want to have Twitch interactivity where the chat can use bits to like blast the heads and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Any more absurd requests?
We don't want to turn it into a game, because then they stop like watching the stream part.
Like the heads.
No,
just,
when are
like,
you gonna make a comic strip of us on the
I-
couch? So it looks like we're all inside Rick's house pets on the couch talking.
I've
Instead
thought
of the couch
before
is
about
removed, we
doing
just look like a comic.
doing a digital version of House Pets, because I know there have been a lot of people who've talked about doing like a fully voice acted version of it, but I would take that and then combine it with turning into a motion comic. So like as people speak, then their speech bubbles appear and that kind of stuff. People slide into frame. Simple little things like that.
Back when I was one of those creepy fans of Rick's, I
Rick doesn't have creepy
I
fans?
tried to do some voice acting to one of Rick's comics. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, Oh my god, I was so lame back then.
And now look at you. Now you're lame with the rest of us.
Yeah,
I feel like we would have
the
to
call is
cast.
coming from inside the couch.
I feel like we would have to cast Sean as somebody, but who?
Compliment.
What?
Nickelman.
What did Miller say?
Actually, no. Sean would play Mungo, I think.
See, I was gonna say Bino, but
No. No, you get Sync to play Bino. He loves
Sync
Bino.
is a Bino apologist.
oh god, huh?
Sync would 100%
See-
love to play Bino.
I like Bino. I know it's a hot take.
Bino too.
I do.
Oh god, Gears
You
is a
guys are gonna
Bino
kill me by me
apologist
saying this.
too.
I like Bino. I can't stand Tara.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, I can't stand her.
You like Tara?
No, not even
wait,
close.
She's so.
I
Well,
won't
yeah.
explain myself because the chat will get mad at me.
Can't believe you. Chat, put Gears in the penalty box for this heresy.
It's true. Come on, chat. You know what you have to do.
That is like my hot take.
Well, don't let Rick Griffin hear that, okay?
Yeah, don't let me hear that.
Yeah, don't.
He'll have to stuff you back under the couch.
He's so small and fluffy.
King character. Least popular character of the whole comic.
See, Silver Spotlight. There's like, I've never let the chat getting mad at me.
I can
Stop
just
me
jump up
before.
that way. Why didn't I do that before?
So I'd rather not hurt people's feelings.
I'm the same way.
To find the optimal path to actually get up. The game's gonna make me do this a zillion times.
Yep.
This game is such a freaking boot camp. You know, like fingers of steel after this. Your fingers will have abs. Ugh.
And your abs will have fingers.
What's the game that you... Oh, it was like Armored Core. Whereas, like, the best way to control that game was you flip the controller over and have the buttons facing the floor as you, like, control it.
What?
Now, which Armored Core are you talking about, by the way, when you say that?
The first one, so that would have been on the PlayStation, like, before there was thumbsticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna check something real quick.
I still have a copy of that on my PlayStation 3. It was very good.
But
I haven't
controller
played it again.
Fast response time. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wow, apparently it's an 8-bit DOE. There's one called the 8-bit DOE Ultimate 2.4G. And that has the fastest in terms of latency over wired.
I mean, if you're using a wired connection anyway, latency is not really gonna matter unless you're, like, speed running or, like, top-level competitive player.
Right.
Gotta say, I'm digging this game's music right now.
Oh no, Millie, this one's wireless. This is the wireless one with the lowest latency,
Okay.
apparently.
I mean, if it's wireless, latency can be bad, but...
Yeah.
I'm not willing to pay 50
the
extra
judgment.
dollars for it to be 5 milliseconds faster.
Oh,
That's the way I think
I
about it.
yeah, I never do wireless controllers. Well, except for the little tiny one, but I don't ever use that to play games.
Ouch.
And now you get to do it again.
Yep.
I've said it before, but like, I've only realized at this age how uncomfortable the NES boxes, the box controllers are. I didn't care as a kid because I didn't know anything about ergonomics then, and it had like little cushy kid fingers, so I could handle that sort of thing better. But now it's like, oh no! Even the SNES controllers are a little unpleasant.
I mean, the only other things you knew to ever hold in your hand as a kid at that age, Jonas, was either a book or a stick and hoop. Like, that's it. That's all there was.
Well, no, I mean, but
Nothing else existed when you were a wee babby. You were just books or food. That was it.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
stick and hoop. He had stick and hoop.
No,
He had one game.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all, I did also play Atari at my friend's house. I played Atari. I knew one
Atari's
kid who
not much
had.
better. That's still just a brick of a controller.
It was a little bit better, but yes, point taken. Let me think. I had one friend with the C64, but I don't think that even had a controller. I played Famicom at my mom's student's house. She made friends with her students, and she knew this one kid from like I guess like China. And he had a Famicom, and it was like a little bit more rounded than the NES controller. Don't bully me. Okay.
He'll certainly produce something.
One time I played the Intellivision as a kid, and they had like these weird. You ever seen the Intellivision controllers? They're weird. They've got like.
Are they
like
the
this,
ones
like,
that have the numpad with the
Yeah.
overlays per game?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. Yep. And I also had. Well, I didn't have. It wasn't mine, but my dad had this basic ass controller for the Apple II. Like let me try and find a picture of it. It was so jank. It was so uncomfortable.
You sound so proud of it for some reason.
There it is. No, I gotta show you this thing. Hang on. The Super Game Stick. There it is. I love just how jank ass this thing looks now.
Wow.
Like it's from the fucking dark ages.
Fuck is that?
Oh my god. See the slider things, the horizontal and vertical sliders. Those don't have anything to do with like they're not like analog sticks. Those are actually calibration sliders. Like
Yeah.
like there was no way to calibrate the input, the raw input. So you just had to like fiddle with those and set them wherever felt good for you, and then that was it. And it was great.
Definitely don't want the judge in the corner.
Here, let me find a link for.
Problem is, it's impossible to jump over her.
God, I love this thing. I would love to like get one of these and see if I could find a way to get the bus plug or whatever to update to like USB somehow. It's probably very impossible, but yeah.
Get in
This is
contact with Q and he'll tell you about the 6 stack of adapters that you need to get it to work.
good times. But yeah, Dad used that to play Dung Beatles, which is a terrible name for a game. You probably don't want any game with any human byproduct in the title.
How about that?
I have like 00 days myself now.
To be fair, I've 0 days myself multiple times this week, and nobody's called me out on it.
0 days.
I don't even remember what your 0 days is.
Nor do I.
Actually, I don't either.
I don't know what
It's
0 days is.
mostly, like Pathfinder and RPG related discussions.
But that's like, but that means you 0 days yourself once a week.
Yep.
Dang.
I mean, not
That
necessarily.
is
I
kind
feel
of how
like Pathfinder
the.
itself does not count.
I mean, it is kind of how it's supposed to work, is that you do say the thing all the time.
That's fair.
If it was actually like months between you saying it, I don't know if that would have the right kind of vibe.
Exactly.
What kind of shit do I send you, Ray? I was looking because I sent you something a while back, and I was like, oh, Ray probably still has it. And I tried to check our chat, and I'm like, what the fuck have I been sending Ray? No wonder he doesn't talk to me. I'll post it in off topic. Or post what I looked at that triggered that response.
Okay, I kind of want this.
Because I don't like that.
I don't like it either. What exactly why I prompted to say, what the fuck am I sending to Ray?
No, I don't like that.
Oh, yes, the chair. I've
Hold
seen
on.
the chair.
Give me a moment, chat. I'll send them on my server.
The chair that just really wants you to sit in him. Like, bro, come on. Like, just sit in him, bro. Bro. Like, he needs this, bro.
Isn't
Come on,
like
bro. Just sit in him.
when you go to the back room, he's in the break room.
Ooh,
I
that's
forgot what I was originally looking for when I went on this. When I went on there now. Wait, are we not friends on Discord?
Ray's like, I don't even know who you are. Like, we run in the same circles, but we've never even said
You
hello.
yelled at me, and you don't even know who I am. I can't find it. God damn it.
What are you looking for?
I don't remember now.
That may have something to do with your inability to find it.
Hey, supervisor.
Yeah, looking at the stage
Did you,
is
did you
layout.
see that squirrel that... Hold on. I
This
know I'm
definitely
at
got-
some-
This definitely got rid of
Continue,
these
sorry.
layers pipe.
Okay, so I just gotta share this because this is. I was looking up the wired version of that Ultimate controller, and
Nice.
it's pretty sick. Just the look at that though. That's kind of sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You had the right idea there, or Rick.
like they've got like 6 pastel colors, 6 yogurty colors, and then like the black with the red stuff. Apparently, it's a tie-in with Black Myth Wukong.
I think she's too risky to hit with the needle.
Well, I can't hit her with my secondary all the time because I only have limited amounts of those.
Oh yeah.
Also, if you click on that thing I just posted, there's a little headphones warning. It's a little loud.
Oh, okay.
But Slash sent me that.
Let me turn it down.
The charge attack's pretty decent too, though.
Oh my god. Just what is this? Hold on, I need to forward this to this.
I was gonna send it to him too. I was like, is this?
It's amazing.
Hey, never mind.
I guess I'll also post this in the Roo Croo stream game thing. There you go, chat. I still, for the life of me, don't remember what I was attempting to look for from Ray's and I conversation.
It'll come back. Roscoe Madasco says thoughts and hot takes on the resurrection of Virtual Boy. Go.
Why?
I tried the Virtual Boy at my cousin's
why?
house in the 90s, 2000s, and I hated it.
I heard it made a lot of people throw up.
Yeah.
That's what I heard about it.
It was extremely. I wasn't even trying to think for very long, and I was just like, okay, no, I can't.
Corporate overlords' continued effort to try and profit off of nostalgia slop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, there were 2 good games on it. Like,
Sure.
there was like the Wario Land, which they made better Wario Lands, and the Sock'em Robots, I think, was also good, but that's about it. I don't know. I'm usually one for video game preservation, but I don't really care about the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, I mean,
This isn't preservation, this is trying to make a new thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, by sticking your Switch into literally some cardboard.
see now what they could have done, RMO, is do kind of like Mario All Stars, take old games and remake them, give them a makeover, make them give them a fresh coat of paint. But
Personally,
I can agree with that if they didn't do what they did with Mario All Stars and make it a timed exclusive.
yeah.
I didn't mind when they remade Mario First Mario, but I'm not sure I wanted to see Mario 3 remade.
Looking at my chat with so many different people, I'm like, I get away with sending a lot of bull crap. Like nothing burger conversations. I'm just like, I want to talk to you now. Here's a meme, and now let's talk.
You've talked with me before about this thing of like, Miller, you need to be better at just like starting up random conversations with your friends. And while I agree with that, I don't know if your way of doing it is what I need to be doing.
I mean,
Almost
you don't have to
certainly
do it the way I'm doing it. I'm weird. But, I think people should be to remember that they're friends with their friends, and you should be able to just have a conversation with them and enjoy their company at any time. But me, I'm just sending weird stuff. Hold on. Let me see if I can find what is the weirdest thing I've sent to someone. Let's get dangerous.
I don't talk nearly as much on chats as I used to. There's a point where I was much more chatty, now it's just kind of like, don't bug me. Working. Hermit. Got him.
Ow.
Oh my god. So, I was in a conversation with somebody and I fell asleep on my phone. And I remember sending them my wall of text of the letter V, Z, some spaces, periods, so yeah, that's a thing. Wow, that's a big wall of text.
I'm gonna tell you about the thing I found on the memo I found on my old iPhone that I did not remember writing for myself.
I think you did.
This was like
Go on.
this was like 2006 maybe. No, it was later than that, like 2010, because I didn't get an iPhone until 2010. Anyway. I've no doubt that I wrote it myself, but like, it said, in 1983, God invented sentient McNuggets. You can still hear the screaming.
Chat, bop this man.
You know, I didn't realize how many times I've said Sphinx cats to people. I might have a problem.
Just out of nowhere. It's like, Sphinx cats!
Yeah. Well, I believe this one was part of a conversation, but I was like,
Nice.
I realized how many different types. Like, I have a type.
You don't say.
Well, I can't post all of these. Maybe me and Rick's stuff is more tame. Nope. God, I forgot I said that. My last year's Valentine's card. Are you a CEO? Because I'd like to take you out.
Wow, gears.
I like dark humor. I had another one that said, are you a school? Because I'd like to shoot some kids in you.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's nice.
You can pop me. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, maybe a little time with that penalty box.
And those are the tamed ones. Okay, Ryan,
Night, Ryan.
you get some sleep.
All right.
That right.
Oscar says, how
John.
can I never rest?
Execution.
Oscar says, how did I never realize until this moment how much playing a video game is like being stuck in a time loop like Groundhog Day or source code. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, with some games, it really depends. That's maybe one reason I prefer open world kind of games, because like with those, if some bullshit's getting to you, then you can just be like, all right, I'm just gonna fuck off to Oodalooingus Island for a while and collect, fruit berries.
I have never been too much of a fan of open worlds. I prefer games with like tighter focus, and open world is just like there's too much random shit going on everywhere.
Fair.
Open world was cool at first, but yeah, it gets a little repetitive.
I don't know. It's okay. I should be more specific. When I like open world games, when I'm dealing with puzzles, I need to like I'm getting frustrated, butting my head against something, and then I have to let it marinate for a while, like the all of the Sheikah temples in Breath of the Wild. Like those, there weren't. Aside from the really easy ones, most of them I did not solve on the first pass. It took me a while.
Rick just turned into a squirrel from the video.
Squirrel West is very good and underrated. I should use it
Very
more often.
underrated.
So Spotlight says it does depend on the open world being well made. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if this counts as 0 days. Remember how I told you a while back that the box flips my nail backwards?
Yes.
Well, it didn't hurt now. Well, it stopped hurting a while back ago. But the half that was like bent backwards just fell off.
Oh, good. No. Oh.
And my nail's fine. It's completely fine.
Maybe my toes curl again.
But like, it didn't hurt.
That makes it better.
It's gonna grow back properly. Like, there's a bunch of nail that'll grow back properly. But I was like, does that count as 0 days? It's not supposed to come off, I guess.
God. You know,
I'll be
someday
back.
I'm gonna have to get revenge and
Right
tell you one of my horrible medical stories.
Do it.
No. No.
Come on.
Seriously?
Don't scare chat.
Okay. Do you really want me? No, I don't think you really.
Yeah,
want me.
come on. I grew up with a paramedic.
You want me
There's
to
not
tell
a
this?
lot you can tell me that would actually like squid me out.
Oh, I'm worried about
I'm the
chat.
only
I don't
person
want...
in my family who isn't
Oh,
in
who
medical, so
who cares
yes, I've
about
also
chat?
heard stuff.
All right, hold on. Let me. All right, chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my shirt to the tunic shirt, and until when you see me change it back to Starfighter, that's when I'm done with the disgusting story. So, I had in 2003. I apparently had an extremely virulent strain of strep for a while. This was when I was working at the UP store. And apparently there are strains of strep that are so infectious and potentially dangerous that they can form abscesses in your throat. I didn't even realize how dangerous this was because it was like the holiday season, and I was really gung ho because that's like nightmare season at the UPS store because everyone's trying to like ship everything out before Christmas, and there's this window that is in fact well before Christmas where like after this point no more ground, after this point no more 2 day, after this point no more next day, after this point you're fucked, and nobody wants to hear that, you know.
They really don't.
Yeah. So we were just going completely overclocked to get all the Christmas bullshit out. And in the meantime, I just thought I had a cold. I was like, I was coughing. I was coughing up phlegm. I was like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And like this was actually like starting to like narrow my windpipe. It was so bad. Yeah. And my coworkers were like, no, you know what? You need to maybe go home. I'm like, no, I'm fine. No, they're like, no, go home. So I go home. My roommate Scotty, like he ends up driving me to the hospital. And they're like, wow, we're really glad you came before this got any worse. I'm like, what's wrong? And they explain to me what the problem is. I'm like, shit, what do you need to do? Here comes the gnarly part. They did local anesthetic, stuck a scalpel in there, pierced thing, did like then they did suction, and like this amazing amount of like visceral gore, bloody, nasty shit. Just like I watched it going out down the tube and into the thingy, and I was like, okay, I should probably try and take. But then I thought, okay, I should probably take better care of myself. They wouldn't let me have any water for a while because apparently there was some reason for that. Like they had to avoid anything going down the pipe. And then they put me on this course of antibiotics, like the strongest antibiotics I have ever, as far as I know, I've eever had in my life. It was a pack of 7. They're like giant horse pills, and like it was like, cyclofluclavir or something, and it apparently like it had like a whole fold-out page of warnings because it was just that strong. Like it just destroyed all my gut flora, and
I mean that's what antibiotics do, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super nasty, and I have visceral memories of the experience, and that's how I learned the meaning of Christmas. Anyway, let me go back. There we go. I'm done. Happy?
Yes.
It was so gnarly. Like I could get even further into the description of all of it, but you don't really need that.
No, you're good.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
I was.
I returned.
My
but I
mom.
missed.
My mom would frequently tell me stories about like calls she went out on as a paramedic, and one in particular always stood out to me in my memory. She responded to a call once about a crash that had happened. Chad, this is going to get fairly graphic.
Should I change? Here, hold on.
But if you want, what had happened was that a few teenagers on their way to, I think it was prom.
Whoops! Wait, no, that's wrong one.
Yeah, a few teenagers on their way to prom were drinking, because of course they were, and they ran themselves off the road. The car ended up skidding and crashing sideways into an enormous oak tree and wrapping itself around the tree with them still in the car.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I mean when I say that you really can't tell me a whole lot that's gonna squick me out.
Okay. When I worked at the hospital job, sometimes, rarely, we would get situations that involved like gangrene, and
that's fun.
Yeah, and the head. I will always remember this.
Oh, I'm sure that smelled great.
Well, I never know. I never had to actually like be in the room with the gangrene patients because I was in administration. But the head nurse, Joanne, there was one particular bad case that was admitted. And Joanne was like, "Oh, he's got this really horrible case of gangrene. I can't wait to see it." And she had all the zeal of someone who, like, is going to check out the new phone at the Apple Store. Okay, it was like, but why?
Some people
Knows how
want
to
to
have
watch.
fun.
Yeah, some people just want to watch the world dissolve one limb at a time.
Okay.
Alder, you may have heard a similar story. I don't know if you heard this specific one, since this was from Michigan when I was like maybe 12 or 13.
Wow. Yeah, good times.
Sorry, we're back.
I remember one day I was heading to school. I may have told this story before. And for the life of me, I was like, you know what? Instead of walking past in front of the police station, let's go down this incredibly no-lit alleyway to take the long way to my house. Turns out that was the right choice. I found out later by turning the corner. When I was heading, I started to turn the corner, saw everything in front of the police station was lit up. Apparently, when I made that turn, something happened as I was in that dark alley. And somebody literally had killed somebody right where I was going to be before I took the long way around. Literally, out of nowhere, I was like, I'm gonna go down this incredibly dark alley for no particular reason in particular.
Nice. The dark alley was the safe route.
Guardian Angel was like, okay, you're going to owe me for this for the rest of your life, and I'm going to exact my cost in ouchies and boo-boos.
I mean, I still have no idea what happened. I just turned the corner. I was like, I'm gonna go down this incredibly dark alley, take the long way home. Turned the corner to see right in front of the police station there was somebody on the floor and a lot of cops. Turns out later that somebody drove by in a car, did something, I assume, and left in said car.
Nice.
It's not nice. That's nice.
Okay, no, you come on. You know my vocabulary now. It's like when I say nice, it doesn't always mean nice. Like if I say nice, then it's actually nice. If I say nice, then that means it's not nice. It's like when I say dude. You know?
Dude.
Like, dude.
I see a
Gut
deflection.
feelings are weird like that. It's like I couldn't explain why I did that. I would not have made that decision. Nowadays, like, why would I go down a dark alley in a bad neighborhood
Well, sure.
and not stand in front of the police station? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Say you would think would be the safest spot.
There was a time when, back when I had first moved to Seattle, my then girlfriend and her boyfriend dropped me off at one of the light rail stations up here, and I wasn't there to catch the train. I was there to catch the bus, but I was just apparently I was just below a spot where a stabbing occurred, like moments before it happened. Like I didn't know this until I was seeing like the headlines afterwards, and it was like, oh shit, that was a few minutes after I caught my bus. Cool.
Well, stabbings don't take very long. They're also a lot quieter than shootings.
Yeah.
See, what was it? Ian McKellen telling the cast Lord of the Rings, what a man sounds like when he's stabbed. He's like, no, it sounds like this. And they're like, how do you know? And he's like, I can't tell you.
Well, don't you mean Christopher Lee?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry, it was Christopher Lee.
Yeah, not Ian McKellen. No. Ian McKellen can tell you what it sounds like when a guy, gets all the iron sucked out of his body. I was about to start doing my Ian McKellen impressions if it was going to be Sean Connery, and I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right, brain. Although, let's be honest, Sean Connery as Gandalf would have been kind of awesome.
I don't know about that one.
Sean Connery as Gandalf would have been awesome.
Valid.
Oh, it's definitely valid. I just don't think it's right.
All right, I see how it is. Do, re, mi.
No, me, right?
Pasito.
Pizza, chuki, ha, solo.
Did I mention this boss is my type?
Big woman? Yeah, that makes sense.
This boss is very much Kikikiri's type.
Got the incorrect direction.
Tikiri likes bugs.
He might hate them, actually. I don't know.
Tikikiri likes brass with a capital A.
I think Tikikiri hates anytime somebody tries to say something about him or insinuate something about him that makes him is related to the way birds act. So they're like, oh, you like to eat bugs and you like shit on buildings and stuff, right? And he just gets really mad about that.
I can see Tikikiri getting upset if they thought he was a kinku. Because he's a blackbird.
See, now, if somebody started stereotyping Aloysius about, cat-like behavior, she'd be like, yeah, that's true. I do work up hairballs once in a while. You want one? He just does not give a shit.
Nah, Tikikiri's too insecure for that kind of admittance of anything.
Ember says, should we keep count of how many times Tiki has failed to get Felgar into join him in an apartment? I mean, maybe that's for the best. What if it's a snooze situation? Well, where, Felgar's like, okay, fine. And then, the next morning, Tiki's he's just wandering out of his place, shell-shocked. Oh no, what I just experienced, what if it's just this absolute, workout, just total gauntlet of, wiener destroying Go on.
Well, that's the thing. There's a part of me that thinks it'd also be funny if the two of them hooked up because both of their species kind of have opposite genitals. And it's like furry stuff. Yeah, Silver Spotlight. It'd be funny for furry reasons, yes. Alright, Roscoe. I'm going to time you out for 1 minute.
Wait, what did it? Oh.
Because he's making really dumb jokes. And like just being gross in chat for no reason.
I mean, I've made worse in the channel than just right now.
You know, that shield that prevents you from taking damage when you're channeling a heal is nice, but since it costs you your silk anyway...
Yeah.
It's like, it's not much help. It just keeps you alive for a few extra seconds. If you get hit again, you're done anyway.
Tiki Curry wishes he had as much risk.
The only other one is this one, but it barely gives me any silk at all anyway, so...
I wish I could have as much Riz as Slush.
You guys haven't met my character. I can give you his name. William H. Charming. The H stands for handsome.
I see.
That was one of my old game characters, and I fucking loved him.
Which video game character?
It was my D&D character. He was a Don Pierre looking human. He was a ringmaster.
Nice.
He was a bard, but he wasn't like the singy type where he was a lore master, so he just told stories.
He was a skald. I guess that's still a singy type.
Well, he didn't sing, he just told a lot of stories. He was very theatrical about things. Very loud.
Chat says that's what they imagine Peanuts class would be. I mean, what was he in Castle Crashers? He was Quizmaster.
A skald is like a barbarian bard. It's not really Peanuts flavor.
So wait, if you're a barbarian, is that like
You're
you sing about
you're-
this? Go on.
No, go on.
you think about like the beatdown you're gonna give somebody and it freaks them out, and then you like take the guitar and just whack them with it.
See, I figured you're running at someone with a giant drum on your chest, and you're just like banging on it while screaming at them.
That's not wrong.
Blowing your death whistle.
Why just one drum? Get like a whole drum set. Be like the one-armed drummer from Zeppelin or something. You know?
Be like a
Yeah,
lizard folk, like covered in drums, and have a bunch of little kobolds on you banging all of them.
Exactly. It's
I think
terrifying.
Amber was saying it was more the lore master bard rather than a like a singy or music player. Like Peanut telling stories.
Yeah. Also, I do have to question how many comics out there, web comics, like Sunday newspaper comics, how many of them have their main character become a comic artist themselves?
7.
Okay.
John Arbuckle is a comic artist.
Oh, that's
Peanut is a comic
right.
artist.
That's 2. 2 examples.
That's why I asked. I believe there's more.
There's 5 more. I don't know what they are, but we've established that there's exactly 7. So
You must gather them all.
Yeah.
yes,
Start a team.
then you can make
Like the
your
Dragon Balls.
web comic wish.
Peanut is speaking of Rick Griffin's self-insert. Changed my mind.
Peanut is a comic artist?
I wasn't trying to accuse Peanut of being a self-insert, but I do think it falls into the write what you know kind of thing.
Oh, right.
Especially when you have to
that's
write
right.
weekly comics, you're just like, I don't know, I need something close to home,
No, I
so I
forgot
can
that.
write stuff I understand.
I momentarily forgot that Peanut actually is the author of Spot. Spot this girl.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
author and primary artist.
Can't believe it's been 15 years since House Pets ended.
Yeah, so
It has
sad.
been. It's true. We
House
appreciate
Pets
it.
ended
It's
on my
80-year run.
birthday. It was the worst birthday gift I've ever gotten.
The worst birthday gift I've ever got. It would probably be Mega Man 10. Or I think it was the GameCube? Mind you, I still loved it. But there was a particular reason why it was the worst one.
Oh, yeah?
Because excuse me. Sorry about that. I was VG cats of somebody really wanting something. It was a pig cat, Aerith. She really
Yes.
wanted a game, and then they got her the other one.
Oh, she wanted like Pokemon Pearl and they got her Diamond or something like that, or
Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up.
God,
It was
I think I know
very
what comic
cats.
right?
I remember that before the artist started doing nothing but porn.
Oh, God.
Really
It was a-
weirdly styled porn.
Oh, God.
yeah.
I was not a fan of how his art style evolved over the course of that comic.
Can I just... He watched my... When I was still on Twitter, when I still was Twitter, he watched me from his AD, and I thought his AD was a parody account.
Oof.
Then I looked at one point, I was like, oh. Okay.
I'll post it in the server as well.
What? Yeah. This is-
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got your hands back, right?
Yes. It was fun.
Jonas did get his hands back.
It might have been the Wii. I don't remember. It was a very, very long time ago. It was the one. Hold on, I'll have to look that one up because it was like a 3D one, and it wasn't very good. I got very far in it. I never beat it though. Mega Man BG. Not 3DS, 3D game.
I think this is the most time I've changed looks in one stream.
Was it
Including my
Mega Man
accident.
Legends?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Just don't mind that poking sensation behind you.
Oh. Why, Ash, is that just your D20? Or anyway.
It's a pack of Fitments.
Not that thing.
I can't find it.
God,
Is that a
Oh, no, wait,
metal
I think
can in your pocket, or
the existence of thin mints implies the existence of thick mints.
Yeah.
I believe they do sell thick mints.
Too nice.
Mega Man Legends 2? I think that was it. Yeah. And what was that for? PlayStation?
that was on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I gotta stand over here.
I just have a copy of it, and I had to trade it out. I'm sad I did that.
Great. Now you talking about Thin Mints is making me think of that scene from the new King of the Hill, where they're buying Girl Scout cookies, and they're just like, they're not called Samoas anymore. They're just called Caramel Delights because of sensitivity.
I mean, it's more accurate.
It is. It's like, even in the show, they're like, that's a good change. It's just is more descriptive and also is not invoking a racial group that you don't
it's
need
in
to
line
be.
with like. It used to be like.
Why are
What?
they called Samoas? I mean,
They were called like tagalongs at one point, which is,
Mhm.
by the way, how I thought Tagalog was pronounced for a while. And it's like, I don't know what those are, and then they're like, oh, these are peanut butter delights now, and it's like, oh, now I know what they are.
Love tagalongs. Those are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. Or peanut butter delights, I suppose.
They are quite good.
you're quite good.
It's true.
Dare.
Wait, were they called Tagalongs or Tagalogs?
Tagalog is the
Tagalongs.
language that they speak in the Philippines.
Tagalog.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
Tagalog.
talking about.
Yeah, well, the language is Tagalog, but I thought it was called Tagalog because
Well,
that's how
there's
the
just
cookie-
Weird,
One
because
letter
that's how my
missing, so-
uncle pronounces it, and he knows how to speak it.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean,
Oh.
I have multiple Filipino coworkers, and they say Tagalog. So,
Oh wow. Those are some thick mints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, those are.
It's fine.
Those are what?
Yeah, those are more like York patties.
Yeah, the peppermint
Yeah.
patties.
You're
yeah.
dead.
I mean,
Game
that's
over.
that's all a thick mint is.
Also, that is straight from Castlevania Symphony of Night.
Yeah, but I want a thin mint that's like 2.5 thin
Like a
mints
moon
wide.
pie. I want a moon pie that's just a thick mint. I want to be able to
there
feel
was,
like
like-
I'm eating Altoids by the cake.
Altoids.
I want a moon pie, except instead of an oatmeal cookie on each side, it's a brownie.
That made me laugh way more than it should have.
It'll be 15 each time I come
Miller,
back
have
here.
you tried the
Yeah.
Oreo cake stirs?
Oh my god, that looks disgusting.
No, Ray, I haven't. I don't buy a lot of dessert stuff.
Oh, I have an obnoxious sweet tooth. Oreo cake stars are actually fairly decent.
Okay, but
I have noted I have a suspiciously lacking sweet tooth. I don't care much for sweets. I usually care for savory desserts, if anything.
I've
I love
never,
sour
benches.
stuff.
Okay.
I've never had
I
a
also
big
enjoy
sweet
sour things.
tooth.
I'm one of those people where I'm melting my gums because of how much sour I love.
Welcome to the Underworks.
Why does it taste like I'm bleeding?
Concern?
You've never. Oh, I guess you have
copper.
sour stuff. But if you eat too much sour stuff, then the sides of your mouth will start to peel away.
Yeah, because it's an acid.
It's acid, yeah.
You ever heard that urban myth that like you can like wash stains off a driveway if you pour Coke on them and let it sit for a while?
Not a myth.
Why wait
actually.
perfectly good Coke?
No.
Coke is incredibly acidic, so
Yeah, but I mean, it can't actually like do that, can it?
yes.
Yeah.
Shit.
Coke,
Okay.
Yeah.
Coke can like dissolve oil and grease stains.
Jesus.
Coke can
Yeah,
dissolve
Coke
a
does.
human skeleton.
Yep. There was a
Coca-Cola has industrial
legal-
uses.
Yeah, there was a legal case. This isn't specifically Coke, but like I want to say 5, maybe 10 years ago, there was a legal case that was brought up against Mountain Dew. Somebody had tried to claim that they found a rat in their can of Mountain Dew, and Mountain Dew's legal defense was like, no, that's literally not possible because a rat would have dissolved in Mountain Dew by the time it got to the consumer. And they went about proving that in court.
Okay, so that just means that there could. Well, now we have to think about it. Is there dissolved rat in any can of Mountain Dew?
Usually.
Probably.
Oh.
There's at least a mouse.
Intriguing.
Man, am I glad I don't drink canned drinks anymore. I just make my own.
Has everybody dissolving the rat tonight?
Okay, I'll go this way.
Jonas,
babe,
does
you
this
up
mean
dissolving
my
your
Halloween
rat?
costume is gonna be me in a bottle of Mountain Dew.
Dissolve a rat. She dissolved my rat till I.
Something like Mountain Dew?
Tonight's stream has gone places.
Not far. It's not far enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
We haven't
has it
gotten
been
par-
every Silksong stream where we've just been
Have you ever
ridiculous?
not gone too far enough as to, etc., etc.?
It's something like
Want to
Stardew
do
Valley.
look more like.
I love that. I showed that to one of my managers a long time ago, and he thought he was having a stroke because I sent that to him like when he was just waking up. He was like, "What the fuck?" And he watched it again. he thought he. I used to gaslight the shit out of him, and I feel bad now.
Don't.
Everyone's got to have a Jerry in the office.
Jerry?
A Jerry.
Scary.
That's-
It's like an Undertale.
Okay, that's funny because one of my bosses was named Jerry back in the day. And you know what? He was a Jerry.
They do very good at their job. They're very focused on things, but God, they do not socialize or get your jokes.
Here, I'll post it in the Discord for people who don't know what we're talking about. I'm interacting with the chat, guys. I'm trying to do my best to keep them on the same page as us.
No, they appreciate it.
Or do they?
Okay, Chad, do you
Or was it?
posted it?
Or did I?
Chat, does me post honestly, does me posting things in the Discord server help you guys stay on track? You guys appreciate that?
Phone now on your phone.
Oh, and he was just right there behind a foreground pillar. Okay.
Nice.
That's
I saw a video somebody posted the other day from Silksong where I think it was the one I posted earlier that had some Act 1 spoilers in it, but now that you're past Act 1, where it was talking about that there is just some bullshit in this game as well. And they particularly noted a video of somebody sitting down at a bench and the trap comes down and kills you instantly. And it's just like, wow. Fake bench, really?
Well, then I'll keep doing it, chat.
Simon Tesla says, don't grind gears. Oh, honey.
Hey, get
You should
it?
have told them that before. How do you think I got into the Roo Croo?
Oh,
It's true.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
how rude.
I did the
Yeah, that was completely separate.
nice.
You heard it from the man himself.
I don't think I have a lap that commission, guys. I can't send you that in the Discord.
No, wait, I can think of one. Let me see if I can find it.
Of
There it
course.
is.
Well, I can't post that in the server.
Who says you can't? Put it in the correct
I mean,
channels.
technically I could. But I can't post that while I'm engaging with the chat. I can't post that in the Roo Croo game streams channel.
Always afraid rosary string.
I keep looking at that squirrel animation. It makes me giggle.
Oh, the puppetry one.
Yeah. It's so well done.
The Jim Henson Company has got talent for its next generation.
Gears, have you seen Thunderbolt Fantasy?
I've never even heard of that.
What's that?
It is a Japanese Taiwanese puppet show, actually.
Oh yeah,
That sounds awesome.
It's
really
extremely extra.
What's it
Good
called?
way?
In a good way. It's called Thunderbolt Fantasy.
Thunderbolt
Yeah.
Fantasy.
It's like they have little puppets, and then they like
Oh, okay.
do what they can to make it as anime as possible.
It's
All
extremely
sorts of
anime.
fun special effects.
Got it.
I'm looking it up right now. Hold on, let me share it with the chat. I want to be on this. We're engaging. You guys will watch it with me. Alright.
Okay, I was thinking of a different thing.
I just went to episode 1. Alright.
I think this game may have some commentary in it.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't know where you got that from.
Okay, there's a slightly different one I was thinking of called Starfleet or X-Bomber.
This looks like Team America.
Take the part of America into the fall. Oh.
It's extreme.
Extreme.
It's very silly.
I'm looking at that GIF. It's like
If this was a
Hollywood levels of
video
editing.
game, people would have so much fun with this. If it was just puppeteered game style.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
God.
They're really good.
Ow.
Trying to think of a Gears pun, but
What happened? What
Why don't
happened?
you make
now?
a pun? He's right there.
yeah. No, I was looking at the sharp gears that Rick was dodging, and I was thinking like, I need to make a Gears pun because I'm the treasure trove of death.
Well, the problem
Folks.
is those gears aren't damaging themselves.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Oh.
hey.
Do you see ketchup on those gears? Or ripped shorts? Still mad about that.
Watch your shirt.
Yes, Silver Spotlight. I know pun. Don't worry. So,
So that fantasy thing is pretty freaking awesome. I just watched
Yes.
the whole episode.
So, for reference, back in ye olde days of 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons, somebody set about making the most broken character they possibly could, using whatever rules they could argue for the character, and the result was the Kobold Pun. Effectively, the build worked by utilizing and abusing some of the rule loopholes that existed in 3.5 to make Pun's ability scores arbitrarily high through the use of permanent spells and spell-like effects. It was absurdly stupid, but it actually worked.
Sometimes, according to certain judgments, but often by the letter of the rules, it technically works.
Yes.
By Raw.
By Raw, it works. No sane GM would ever allow a player to do anything like that, but
Right.
Yeah. There are so many people. I've DM'd for so many people who just want to be strong with no story. I was like, fine, I'll just make a combat encounter, but that means I have to balance said encounter so that way you don't blaze through it. So that means you're going to be fighting monsters just as strong as you are.
That makes sense.
yeah,
It's like,
Silver Spotlight. Got it. It's a feedback loop that the kobold gets by casting buffs on its familiar, that the familiar then applies the effects to the master. It was absurdly stupid.
It's funny. I played with a friend who was very much so the not play with your play DM playing with the game, playing with the party, and he was more of a DM playing against the party kind of person. He wanted to win D&D. He wants to be the kind of guy like, well, I made a monster that can do such and such and such and such, and he wants it. He pretty much, it's his OC. That's the villain or so and so. And he would make up abilities on the fly if I legitimately spent the entire rounds just reading a book because he has a new ability now. So I was like, I'm not gonna fight this guy. It grows a new ability every few minutes. Eventually he toned it down until the fight was over, and I was like, cool. Anyway, let's continue.
I have learned a new ability. It's Kyle's power, but better.
Yeah, he was pretty much giving his it'd be the equivalent of giving he would give feats which are like straight up level ups mid fight. So it was like, oh, he just gained another level up, as well as like giving him extra actions that he clearly did not have. It's like, okay, I can see you're doing this on the fly, but at a certain point you're
as a free action, he launches 15 arrows at you, which have a plus 23 to attack roll. It's like, I don't think so.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not doing this. You guys can fight him. In character, I'm going to be reading.
My monk catches all of them.
Yep.
As a DM, I will admit I have fudged numbers. The only time I've ever fudged numbers is for the player's benefit.
I mean, yeah, we did that just, 2 weeks ago or a few weeks ago with Aloysius almost dying to the dragon.
Yeah, but did you fudge numbers?
Not that I recall.
Oh my god.
I thought I remember you fudged a saving roll or something.
No, what he did was he gave the drake an extra 5-foot step, so that he did not continue attacking.
That was it. Yeah,
bad.
it was
Yes,
it was
okay.
Thelgar. It was Thelgar. I had committed that the Drake was going to attack Thelgar and knocked her out on its first attack, and had it continued attacking, it would have killed her. So I allowed it to switch targets rather than just straight up murder Thelgar.
Yeah, I try to play with the
that wasn't fun.
creature's
That was
intelligence.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Drake was like, okay, Thelgar is no longer a threat. I can move on.
Yeah. It was like the equivalent of me not attacking Rick anymore when I was playing as Hero. I was like, Hero's not going to keep on attacking the brick wall. He's going to attack the people he can get to. As well as giving Crystal an extra 5 feet of movement because it didn't matter. The game, she pretty much solved it.
Aloysius still feels bad about that battle.
That was only a couple days ago in game.
Yeah.
So he just has not had a good few days.
Does Aloysius, because I've been sleeping through your streams, does Aloysius have Hocus back?
Oh,
Yes.
This place is big. Okay.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh.
Why?
Yeah, I can see all the ones all
Keep doing this or go back down to the grand gate?
Yeah.
I still have
1,
stuff to do in
2,
the works.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't go that way.
EP critter.
Jonas, no.
But Jonas, if you go EP, you can't have burritos.
Oh, I'm not gonna actually have
You can have
burritos. It was
EP
more
burritos.
That's true. You could have EP burritos.
I liked all those commercials that Taco Bell was running on Twitch that was like, you should go to bed early so you can have Taco Bell for breakfast.
That was a thing. They,
And I'm like, you know, I want to argue with you.
See,
but-
when I was in my 20s, it would be like, you should stay up and have Taco Bell at midnight.
Midnight.
well, that's the intention. It's for people who are up late drunk.
Yeah, well, drunk.
Or whatever else.
Yeah.
Jonas,
Yeah.
sipping water noise here.
Was it Taco Bell or was it Jack in the Box that started selling them like Munchie Box?
Actually, I'll go.
You know, I think they both
Give it.
experimented with that at some point. I feel like
I think Jack in the Box is still selling that though.
Down this way.
I can tell you from personal experience that
Did I go?
whenever we were going on like midnight munchies runs, we didn't go to Taco Bell. We went to Jack. I think Jack's
in
You
the
guys
crack.
you want to get jacked?
Yeah, yeah.
We would always hit up local gas stations. Because ours had decent food.
I will never get over the
That's
fucking
weird.
nasty
The screen
ass.
is loading. Hold on.
Oh,
Ow.
The what?
I've done the autism thing where my mind went from topic A to B to C to D, and now I want to talk about D. So you mentioned partaking of the devil's lettuce, or the Jonas water drinking
Christ.
noises or whatnot. I saw a video earlier today that was talking about how there's been a string of robberies of Porsche headlights. And police were thinking, oh, it's because they're trying to sell them, but they couldn't find the Porsche headlights being sold in the black market or anything. Turns out, these Porsche headlights give the right kind of fluorescent glow to grow those things without producing the heat that cops use to track those kind of breweries.
It's like 10,000 K or something. That's funny. That's hilarious. They finally hit daylight bulb temperature headlights.
Yeah, so apparently Porsche is going to be trying to make their headlights less efficient so they make more heat.
Anyway, I was just
talking to you.
I will never, until I breathe my last, I will never get over that one time I was in 7-Eleven and saw the fucking breakfast pizza. Okay?
The what pizza?
I've talked about this, right? I was at the foot of the hill. This was when I was living with Dad. I was at the foot of the hill waiting for the bus, the Transbay bus that takes me to that took me to the San Francisco. But I stopped in 7-Eleven to get some coffee because I desperately needed it, and I looked in the sort of open. What is it called when it's like a fridge but it's open and you can just reach in there and grab stuff? The open face.
I think
fridge.
it's still just a fridge.
Is it a fridge? All right.
I like
Anyways,
open face fridge.
Yeah, open face fridge. And
Cold counter? I don't know.
Next
Something
to the
like that.
next to the sandwiches and eggs and
Interesting. Doesn't that you go back down this way?
and the bag pickles, there was a fucking breakfast pizza, which was there were scrambled eggs on the fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's good.
why?
It's
People
good.
like cold pizza for breakfast. Why not add actual breakfast stuff to it?
Well, I would.
Notice
I would
what's so
eat it
weird
raw.
about that? It's cheese and bread and eggs.
No,
and-
but no, it was like scrambled eggs, bacon, and
Yeah, what's weird about that?
It feels
Yeah,
like
that's great.
it feels like a.
I would
felt like
need it, but I won't fault anybody for having it.
I
There we
did.
go.
I have it all the time. It's
I-
good.
Pretty much scrambled eggs and bacon kind of guy myself.
Okay, but would you like walk into 7-Eleven and be like, "Man, I sure hope they have a breakfast pizza here."
I've
Why
done
not?
that with our cases.
All right, you know what? Get out. Just get out. All right,
I'll say maybe because I never tried a 7-Eleven before.
Chad, put that deer fox in the penalty box.
What is
Deer fox.
It wouldn't be a Timmy's. I was trying to think. What's like a Canadian brand
Well, Tim
that
Hortons.
GC would know?
There's Tim
I don't
Hortons.
know.
A&W
Does Princess
probably.
does like Princess Auto have food? It's like Timmy's and Princess Auto are the only Canadian brands I know.
Hold on, let me. Well, there's clearly Canadian. I know there are other
I don't
Canadian
know.
brands.
Let me see. I have to look into that now that you guys mention it, but I know that SR Tim Hortons. I don't know if A&W is Canadian. I have to remember.
No, A&W's American. They're from like the Midwest, I think.
A&W? There is a
think so,
version
aren't
of
they?
A&W in Canada that's completely different from the US A&W.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is this like EB
Brian,
Games versus GameStop?
stand corrected.
But yeah, we have quite a bit of A&W down here.
Nice.
We recently
shit.
get Popeyes. Oh, 5 minutes later, by the way. But we recently been getting Popeyes and more KFC down here. And let me see.
Can't figure out how
Something
I'm
else
supposed
Price
to
KFC has
get
been a
up
while.
from here.
Twitch wants me to see the Tron sequel.
Unless...
Do you
There
want
you
to
go.
see the Tron sequel?
No, and
Then
that's
don't go see the Tron sequel.
Yeah, no,
I like that.
it's just. Anyway, let me see who I can find for a raid.
It is about that time.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yep.
All right, I got somebody. Sometimes I'm so baffled as to why Jared Leto gets so many roles. Well, he's kind of the Chris Pratt of movies. Funny.
What is it? Is that
It's funny.
Chris?
I'm squinting progressively squintier at you.
Oh, as always, I heard Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
My internet kind of flickered for a while, and I couldn't really do much about it.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah,
not good.
it was threatening to shut me off because everything was buffering, even the stream was buffering.
Oh.
But I was still on the call, so I was like, I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
soon,
that's a quit
and it
right
just
here.
never happened.
I think I did enough this stream.
Yeah,
That's
no,
valid.
you did plenty. Well done.
Valid. You're in a new zone, so yeah, good time to take a break.
Yay! Finished the first act. Hooray! Hooray!
Only 5 more to go.
Really?
I
I have no idea.
don't think it's that many.
I-
think it's 3.
It's probably a 3-act game.
I'm assuming-
which is still a lot, if I'm being
Yeah.
real.
Are we going to have?
Right.
Are we going to have
Mhm.
time to beat this before Final Fantasy Tactics comes out?
Mm. Anyway, we are Range Meals Art. Please give us Roo Croo love. We will catch you next time.
See
good
you
night, everybody.
Sunday, chat.
Sunday.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Good
Good night.
night.
Good night.
Good night.